Interesting. All right. Well, if there's no music there, how do we get music? Hold on, y'all.
Up the scene. Logic's out the window, chaos runs the show. What the hell's in that pouch? Nobody fucking knows.
What's going on, everybody?
This ain't science, it's madness. Get your shit in a line. Kangaroos eat grass, not bacon. You're losing your mind. Yo, this Roo's a gangster. Got that bacon on lock.
What's going on, Sully? How are you? What's going on, everybody? Fuck. So, yeah, right now we're on a TikTok ban. I'm not sure. My agency's working it out. I'm not sure what kind of, I don't even know how or why I got banned. I don't. So we had a podcast episode on Monday. We had MySpace Queen on. And we didn't say anything bad. Like, I went back and I was looking at the clips that I'm posting, right? Because after every podcast episode, I get about roughly anywhere between 25 to 30 somewhat clips. And I set up those clips to post throughout the week. And I went over on Facebook and I browsed the Facebook clips. I browsed YouTube clips. And all those clips don't seem bad to me. We didn't say nothing that I felt like would offend, quote unquote, offend anybody. Anything that would be so bad that would get us banned. Needless to say, the agency's working on it. I appealed it because I feel like we're unjustly banned on fucking TikTok. Like, I feel like I was targeted. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm targeted, right? I'm a conservative male on the platform of TikTok. And TikTok always seems to come after the conservatives. And it really pisses me off. It does. So we're waiting. As y'all can see, I've got the browser over here. As I appealed it, I'm refreshing it. The agency's working on it. You can see, couldn't find this account, The Mark G Show. The Mark G Show's dead. The Mark G Show does not exist. An account with over 150,000 followers. May I say it's not that much, but it's a decent fucking amount of followers. And it's gone. Years of hard work on building an account to get to where it's at, fighting off bans before, and it's gone. Not a freaking warning whatsoever by TikTok. Not one fucking warning. And here we are sitting with a perm ban. No notification, no email by TikTok. I've been waiting. Yeah. It's kind of messed up right now. But there is some cool things about this. For those who don't know, we have a new feature if y'all want to bitch about it as well, and I'd love to test it out while I'm live on this platform. I have a new call-in link where you guys can actually call into the show right now. If you go to my Linktree link, which is in the bio. Oh, fuck, I can't say it's in the bio anymore. Shit me. Fuck, and I didn't put it in my description. But yeah, my Linktree link, which is the Mark G Show. There's a link that you can click in and you just put in the code, the CTSTW4 code, and you can actually call directly into my Roadcaster. I'm not sure how it works on this, but it's in my Linktree link in my bio. I think if I'm not mistaken, I can post my Linktree link in the chat for y'all. Let me see here. Actually, if I post it, I can actually post the actual call me and then just give y'all the code. If anybody wants to try it out, if anybody wants to be a guinea pig real quick, I think I can use this program over here and I can actually write into the chat. Can I write into the chat? Aha, I can. All right, so here we go. I posted it on YouTube, posted it on Twitch, posted on Kick. All right, oh, there it goes. Okay, so it's posting. It is scary. What's going on, Bullfango? You got more stories? Let's go with more stories. So, Bullfango, we're live right now on the Mark G Show because I got permanently banned on TikTok. Not sure why. All I do is post clips from the podcast that happened on Monday, and we got banned. So we're live on here. So the code, Sully, the code to call into the show is C as in Charlie, T as in Tierra, S as Sierra, T as in Tierra, W as in Whiskey 4. CTSTW4. Wow, there's multiple of you. It didn't work. It should work. Here, I'll put the code in the chat as well. Hold on. I'll put the code in the chat as well. It's all capitalization. CTSTW4. As far as I know, it should be on. It should be on. If it's not, if it doesn't work again, let me know and I will try fixing it. I'm more pissed off right now that I got. Oh, wait, we got Billy Mays. Billy, you're on.
Hello.
What up, Billy? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, my man. What's up there, Sully?
What's up, man?
Haley, we'll call you back in a minute.
Haley will call you back.
Yeah, Haley's trying to call in right now. I'm hitting her deny button over here.
Dude, I can't believe you got Perm Ban.
Dude, it's pissing me off. Like, why permanently ban me? Like, there was nothing wrong with last night's podcast.
Like, did you even get a warning or any restrictions or anything?
Not at all. No restrictions, no warning. I just was like, I'm going to go live on TikTok for a little before I cook dinner, and then boom, it's gone.
Yeah. What the hell?
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's pissing me off.
Dude, what agency are you in?
I'm in an agency with Penelope. They're currently submitting all the stuff for me. Yes, I'm on with Sully right now, Haley.
Well, the good thing is it doesn't say it's permanently deleted. It just says it's locked.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
So it's still out there. It's just a matter of them unlocking it for you.
Right, that's what I'm hoping for. Give me 1 second, Sully, while you're on here. I want to see if, while you're on the phone with me, if I can get rid of this echo that I'm hearing.
Let me
'Cause
see.
do you hear the echo on your end? Hey, buddy, I saw your channel and noticed you are streaming some great. Well, I appreciate your kick, but we're good right now. But thank you so much for trying to sell me your stuff.
I don't hear no echo.
You don't hear an echo? Whoop, are you still there, Sully? Whoop, it dropped, Sully. You hear the echo everywhere? Yeah, I heard the echo too. Y'all not hearing the echo right now, though, right? Y'all not hearing the echo now? Oh, there's
Can you
Sully.
hear me?
I hear you now. What happened there?
Dude, fucking my dumb ass, my ear touched the screen and took me off the call.
You fucker. All right, yeah, it might be. You guys, you know what? It might be Sully. Let me see here real quick. Let me just go to the...
I have echo cancellation on.
You have echo cancellation on?
Yeah.
All right, can you hear me, Sully? All right, Sully, can you hear me now?
Huh?
Sully. All right, hold on.
Yeah,
man.
Daddy.
All right, there we go. Sully, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So the echo is on the caller side. That's interesting. What are you calling me from right now? Your phone?
Yeah.
Okay. On your phone, when you're looking at that app right there, do you see noise cancellation on that app? Not on your phone, but on the app itself?
I do not.
You do not? Do you see anything that says like echo cancellation or anything?
No, I see echo cancellation. That's the one I hit.
Interesting, and it's still echoing.
Yeah, let me try.
It-
Let me try something real
I mean,
quick.
this thing is still in the beta, so it might be having some issues with it.
I'm gonna see what happens when I put headphones in.
Yeah, let's see.
See if this works.
All right, Joe, we're testing out. Sully's calling me on my Rodecaster Pro, and we're trying. Oh my God, Sully!
Is it better?
Holy shit! I don't hear a fucking echo, dude.
But I put headphones in.
Dude, all right, so they need headphones in when they call the show, but holy shit. What a big difference. And right now, dude, what's cool is you're calling into my Rodecaster. So my sound mixer that I use to do my shows with,
Yeah.
that's what you're calling into right now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so like it doesn't ring or nothing. Like there's no note. Like I have to look over at it here and there to see if there's a pop up of somebody calling into the show. And yeah, dude, this is fucking badass. I like this.
Yeah, I'm using my AirPods.
And the audio quality when you hear me is decent, right? There's like no delay in our
Oh, it's
talking.
perfect.
No shit. So yeah, so when they call in the show, they want to wear headphones.
Yes.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Let's go. So yeah, I keep refreshing it. Yeah, Penelope already said she's working on the thing. It'll probably take a day or two with a perm ban. I mean, I appealed it myself, so I'm watching for the email for them. But dude, I have a backup. Regardless, I got a backup. I just don't want to sit there.
Yeah, but you put years.
Years, dude, to get to 150,000
Like,
followers.
if I got permabanned, I would burn this whole everybody down.
Burn it down. Dude, it's so fucked up. All right, so now I'm curious on something. I want to play just a quick audio, and I want to see if you hear it on your end.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, I hear it.
You hear the fucking oh my God, dude, this is awesome. Dude, I'm so fucking tickled on this shit working like this. So we just got to tell people they got to wear headphones when they call into the show with this way. But I think doing it this way is a better audio quality when we do our podcast versus the way we're doing it.
It sounds
before.
clean.
It does. It sounds crisp. I fucking.
Yeah, like I can hear everything.
I love it, dude. I fucking love it.
I have a boner.
I have a fucking boner. And you know what's great about saying I have a boner right now? You can actually say it on this platform. Couldn't say that on TikTok. Fuck TikTok, man. I'm so beyond pissed right now. Crisp like McDonald's Crispy Coke. What's going on? What's that?
Can you say anything on this platform?
I mean, we're live on every platform. It is, yeah. Bullfingo even says much better audio. Oh, Bullfingo, this is insane, dude. Like, people start calling in the show this way, we're golden.
They just gotta make sure the headphones
have their headphones on when
speak.
they call in the show. And I think everybody in this day and age absolutely has headphones they can plop in.
Believe it or not, some people don't.
I know, which is fucked up, ain't it? Like, we live in a world today where you don't want people to hear the conversation you have on the phone. Granted, you can hold it up to your ear, but who likes holding a phone to their ear anymore?
Even my glasses, I have speakers on, so I don't need to answer the phone.
Let's fucking go. So Haley, what can't you say? Well, we're live on Twitch, we're live on YouTube. Let's see. Let me look at what platforms. We're Twitch, YouTube, Kick, X, and Rumble, and Facebook. As far as I'm concerned, you can say whatever the hell you want on these platforms.
Sex tapes.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, sex tapes, like Diddy's sex tapes. Yeah, you could say that. I mean, what happens, worst case scenario with these other platforms is if they don't like what you're saying, it's not that they will ban you, but they will just go ahead and limit the people that see you.
That's even worse.
It is worse. But at the same time, it's not. It's better than being banned. They may
What do you
spank
think
us
about
here.
Diddy?
Dude, I'm so pissed, right? He should have been charged with everything. He should have been found
But that's
guilty.
money.
But it is money. And it's also the jury of his peers, right? So that just shows our court system worked in his favor, but failed for the victims. He was judged by a jury of his peers. How many of those people, when you're looking at that case, so how many of those people you think got starstruck, right? The jury? How many of those people on the jury got starstruck?
Everybody.
And they're like, oh my God, this is Diddy. I really don't want him going life in jail. So let's go ahead and just let's give him a couple so we all don't look bad like we're all doing this just because of his name. Let's give him 2 charges, the 2 lesser out of the greater charges. We'll
Well, think
look good
about
as a
this.
jury.
His kids seen who the juries are, so they could have found them and paid them off.
That is true. They could have. But the thing with that is they do monitor. I believe with big cases like that, they do monitor the jury's banks.
Not when you get paid in cash.
Touche. Yeah, if you get paid in cash, it's a whole nother story. You get paid in cash, it's a whole nother story. Dude,
It's so easy.
right? I think I'm just going to start doing a morning talk show on here. Mad Insane, heads up. I sent over a request to join the show just to throw you in my... Oh, fantastic. Yes, Bullfingo, I did get your request. I will process that probably this weekend to get it all set up for you. I definitely want to have you on the show, my man. So, Sully, Bullfingo is Air Force.
Oh, fuck.
He's got some Air Force stories. Now, here's the funny part. I was thinking about doing a huge military-style stream with all veterans.
What, one of each branch?
One of each branch, and just have a show, and everybody just tells their stories. Now, you're going to have a little bit better Army stories than me, so I would probably love to have you on that episode as well.
I got plenty.
Right? So I'd love to have you on as well. Because you got deployments and shit like that underneath your belt, so I think you'd be perfect.
Yeah, I'm down.
You're down? Fucking awesome. Let's go.
Just don't invite the Marines.
Right? I got to find a Marine. I've got a buddy who's a Marine, but I don't think I want him because he doesn't. I mean, he's got 2 years underneath his belt, but he doesn't have any deployments. And
not enough training.
And he's a reservist.
Even worse.
Exactly.
He's the worst kind of Marine.
Right? The worst kind. The one that's allowed to get a little chunky.
What about Space Force?
Oh, I don't know anybody from the Space Force. Do you know anybody? I'd love to get a
I got a couple of friends.
Do you?
Yeah, I can see if they do TikTok or like podcasts.
Yeah, well, it won't even be TikTok. It'll just be right on the podcast. So can Sully explain who the toothless girl Andrew mentioned the other day? What's this toothless girl from Alaska, Sully?
Oh, my roommate Hamilton, when I was in the barracks as a private, I woke up to him with a toothless woman, a native, and they were making love. And then she comes out, slaps me in the face,
What?
and runs out of the building.
What the fuck?
He's big, fat, toothless.
Was he getting a rimmer at least? Was he getting one of those free rimmers?
I don't know. I watched him jacking off one time on his fucking 80-inch TV when he was supposed to be at work.
Oh, Jesus.
And he was like standing up and just going to town.
Oh, my God. That's fucking hilarious. So
He's a great friend of mine. So he'd fuck anything that moves.
He'd fucking... Oh, man. So, yeah, my account is suspended. So, I guess suspended is better than deleted. I just tried logging in through the app again.
Yeah,
Bullfingo says that'd be awesome. I'm down. Got to be a Thursday, Friday, or Sunday, or earlier in the day. All right, so Bullfingo, I'll see what I can do. Is our podcast does typically only air on Mondays for Chaos Cadre, but Mondays are typically open anyways because we're not doing the Mark G show right now because of everything else. But the Mark G show may come back now as like just a little show to talk about things happening in the news, just having some fun with it. Because
what are you gonna do for Coast Guard?
Ooh, Coast Guard's not even military anymore.
Yeah, they are.
They are not. They have been classified as non-military. No, they are not. Coast Guard
If
is
you go
not
to any
military.
military, if you go to any military ceremony, their flag is held up.
Yeah, but they're not military no more. They've been declassified. Hold on.
No.
Yes. Look, hold on. I'm gonna,
No.
I'm gonna pull it up right now. Hold on.
Down the street, they have their own PX.
Is Coast Guard still military? I believe they are not. I believe they've been
They
declassified. Fucking A. Yes, the United States
Yeah.
Coast Guard is a branch of the United States
You're
Armed
welcome.
Forces. It is one of the 5 military services alongside the Army, Marine Corps, Navy, and Air Force. When was this updated, though? When was this updated? They're Homeland Security. They are not military. They're part of the Department of Homeland Security.
So are we.
Yeah, but still,
Yes.
fuck off, son. Fuck off. Fuck off. Dink. Fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, I like this call-in feature. This is fucking nice.
Yeah, I'm just walking around with my headphones on.
You know what's funny too is if I can do this properly, I could actually set it up where I could have like 2 or 3 people on the call at the same time. I just have to set it up that way.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so I think it's like I can have a max of 3 people on the call.
Damn.
Yeah, I haven't tested it because I'd have to figure out where I move a few of my sliders around, my virtual sliders. But yeah, like I can have more than just one.
I think it might be Jesus.
No, that ain't you. That's me, homie. Well, how the hell my
What are
dog
you gonna
get
do
in
for
here?
the Navy?
Navy? I could talk to either my uncle or my cousin to get them on.
I feel bad for them.
I absolutely feel bad for him too. Well, no, wait. Navy's John. John's Navy. What the hell am I talking about?
Of course he's Navy.
John's Navy. Yeah, John's Navy, man.
What the hell?
I just had a fucking complete brain fart. Like, who are we gonna do for Navy? Like, wait, fucking John was Navy. Because we tease him all
You
the
didn't
time.
want to be a grunt?
Nope, he didn't want to be a grind. He was working, dude. He scored high on his fucking ASVABs. He got offered pretty much any fucking job he wanted.
I know what job he chose.
What's that? Well, he was definitely in the submarine. I can tell you that.
I know what he was doing in the submarine.
I think he chose nuclear. To be honest with you, I believe he worked with nuclear.
I can see it though. He's a smart dude.
He is a very smart dude. Oh man, dude, I am so pissed.
Dude, I can't believe they took your shit.
Right? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So now I'm just gonna think of different shows for a while to do on here, on the YouTube and X and stuff like that, and just have some fun with it on Twitch. And I'll just do a full unedited raw live show, except one call. I think one call at a time right now until I figure out my audio settings. Once I get that, I'll fucking bring in more people and shit, and we'll just fucking have a blast.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know, dude. That's what the thing, right? Because with these other platforms, I can't play copyrighted music, which is fine. I can make up a bunch of fucking decent songs for the stream. Long, hard, and full of semen.
What just happened?
Look at Bullfingo posted in the chat. Long, hard,
my-
and full of semen.
He ain't wrong.
Holy shit, that's fucking
Yeah, dude,
great.
the Space Force is stupid.
Space Force, right? Well, I mean, hey, listen. So who controlled the space beforehand? We had NASA. NASA was dealing with the space by then. Did the Air Force have their hand in space at all?
I wouldn't doubt it.
So and then Space Force is part of the Air Force, if I'm not mistaken. It is a branch off the
Yes.
Air Force. So yeah, I would say that the Air Force had. We just braked it off, and we haven't sent any Space Force off to space yet. Like, when are we gonna start having when are we gonna have some Star Trek type of shit and actually send Space Force to space with fucking?
Never.
Well, dude, we got to though. Listen, they gotta have lightsabers too. We gotta invent lightsabers, real life.
Yeah, we'll see how they
lightsabers.
do on PCMS Monday.
All right. Oh dear God.
Oh yeah, they made it about 5 feet off the ground.
Jesus. Fucking crazy.
They think they're on Mars. Oh, do they know they're in Arizona?
All right. Oh, blown up. Aliens control space, right? Hey, Haley, I believe in aliens, and yes, I'm not sure if the aliens control the space though.
I do not believe in aliens.
Why not?
Don't even
Why?
get me started.
No, let's talk about this, Sully. You're on the phone, so no one can see your face. Why don't you believe in aliens, Sully? Tell us, why do you believe
don't
that we are
believe-
the only living organism in the galaxy? in the
How
fucking
many aliens have
galaxy.
you seen in your life?
I've seen none, but I've seen fucking videos of UFOs and shit.
You know how easy it is to fake all that?
But how do you believe that we are literally the only living things within the galaxy?
Because we would have already made contact.
Not necessarily. If someone is a million light years away in galaxy, Air Force shot down
No.
a satellite with a plane. Let's fucking go. But yeah, how can we be the only living things in this galaxy?
I don't believe in anything I've never seen
Why?
because I had to see it to believe it.
You have to see it to believe it.
Yes.
That's an interesting theory and a weird concept to
Because
live by.
I will never put confidence in believing in something if I've never seen it myself.
So do you believe in your daddy?
Fuck. I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in conspiracy theories.
Conspiracy theories, man. Well, hey, some conspiracy theories have come true. So how can you say you don't believe in conspiracy theories?
Like the one about the moon landing being fake.
Did you see the moon landing happen?
Yes.
How? You weren't alive.
was
then.
there.
You were not there. You weren't alive.
Yes, I was.
So how can you believe in the moon landing if you weren't alive?
I was there
You were there. Oh yeah. How was you there?
because they invited me.
Wait, are you reincarnated, Sully?
I am.
Oh yeah. So then you believe in spirits?
No.
Yes. If you believe in
I
reincarnation,
don't believe in ghosts.
if you believe in reincarnation, you believe in spirits.
I don't believe so when we die,
Yes.
I don't believe there's no afterlife. I don't believe there's no ghosts.
So what if we die? We didn't technically die, but we were just unplugged from the machine and we wake up in another dimension.
That's not how that works.
How do you know?
Because
Because why? Yeah, have you died?
yeah.
Yeah. How? You have not died.
So explain to me, if that's the truth, then why do we come out of vagina?
Because our mama grew us.
Yeah, so we're not hooked up to no machine.
How do you know? How do you know that's how we don't start going into the program? If you want to go to the
No.
if you want to go with a whole matrix theory that I was kind of pointing out to you, so you get put into the program, right? So this is, mind you, folks, this is just fucking stupid theories that we're thinking of. But the matrix theory is when you're put into the matrix, you
Yeah.
start off at birth. You're raised by your parents who are already living within the matrix, and you go through the whole motions. And then when you die, you're getting unplugged from the machine and you wake up in this other dimension. That's like a matrix theory.
Yeah, but it's not true.
How is it? Do we know? We don't know.
Nobody knows what's going to happen when we
No,
die.
absolutely not a single fucking person. So how can you say that there is no such thing as heaven or hell, or no such thing as God and the devil, if you haven't seen them, but also you don't know because you have never died? And
One
those-
thing that's certain in life is that we die, and I believe that's it.
You believe that's it? Now, you don't. Now you know there has been studies shown out of, I believe it's the UK, that shows that when you die, your brain signal shoots off into another galaxy. Literally, they
You know
found
what that's
these when they
called?
do. What's that, Sully?
DMT, it's a chemical released in your brain that makes you dream.
So everybody dreams of the same galaxy.
Maybe.
So you
Some
think,
people have the same dreams.
but everybody they tested have all been seen with their brain waves and stuff like that correlating to the same fucking galaxy.
Yes.
So you believe that everybody somehow, some way is somewhat connected,
No.
but you just said we were.
Well, we're not.
But you just said we were.
No. So everybody could have the same dream. Everybody has the same concept of life and sees the same shit.
When they die, but they're not connected in any certain way.
Do you believe in religion?
Do I believe in religion? I believe there is something. I believe that religion is also a way for people to have something to believe in.
Well, I believe it's just people trying to have comfort so they believe that they have somewhere to go to after they die, but they don't.
Are you sure about that though? There, you have no
Yeah,
physical proof.
because if not, that means all of our family has been watching us jacking off.
Well, they may have. Just remember that the next time you're sitting there spanking your willy, just imagine fucking your great grandmother staring there, looking at you,
Well,
shaking her head,
imagine
going,
when you're
"Look at
making
this."
love to your wife, and guess what? Your whole family's watching you.
My grandfather, my sister, sitting there going, "Go, Mark, go, get it in there."
Yeah, for a whole 2 seconds.
It's like a minute. Come on now.
It's like we know Mark's pullout game is weak.
Fuck yeah, it is. I got 5 little shits running around. Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't get why you believe in ghosts.
Why don't I? I mean, there's stuff that happens that is unexplainable. So,
Most of it's
and
explainable.
I've
though.
had experiences though. So, like you say, you don't believe that how I believe in ghosts, but I've had experiences. I've been to places.
What was your
that-
experience?
There was one place there. All right, so there's a couple of them. There was an account that I used to clean. Mind you, there was even a cop that was scared of this one. It was out in Cape Porpoise, Maine. This place, as soon as you walk in, you heard whispers. Nobody else is in there. It's just you. You hear whispering. And within about a minute and a half, 2 minutes after you being in there, the whispers kind of stop as you're moving around, turning on lights. And if you watch, the ceiling stuff will pull around. Pull-out game so weak, his couch doesn't even pull out. Oh, what the
God
fuck?
damn.
So there was stuff moving up there. So that one was creepy alone. And we always did hear words and people talking in that one. And then there was another account in is it Kenny Bunkport? Yeah, Kenny Bunkport, Maine. And that was the one I was saying that it was myself and one other employee in there. Nobody else in the building. This is myself and this one other employee. We're both downstairs cleaning, and we heard thud like someone's running around upstairs. Literally, dude, I went through and cleared the whole fucking building. We both met up
It could have
again.
been an animal.
There was no, dude, an animal that big making a sound like a human? No. And we both met up at the bottom floor again and started talking like the hair on our arms are sticking up. Like we were like, what the fuck was that? And as we were talking, we heard a female whispering next to us.
That could have been a ventilation system.
No, there's no ventilation system within this building, dude. It was a fucking restaurant. There was nobody there, dude. Nobody. So yeah, I've had
Bullshit.
experiences. No, it's not bullshit. If I could have that employee call in right now, because he's still the one that works for me. His is Scott. He still works for
Yeah.
me. He could tell you the whole fucking story. We still talk about it to this day. God.
See, I've had experiences, but I know there's always an explanation.
Is there, and have you always figured out the explanation or no?
No.
All right then. So therefore, you may have had an altercation with something beyond explanatory.
Well, when
Which
I
it-
was a teenager,
Go
we were
ahead.
playing with the Ouija board up in the attic. And we heard footsteps running up, and there was nothing.
Yeah, see?
But I think we were just stoned.
Well, Stone, see, that's the thing. I don't smoke weed. I don't do that.
Yeah, but you do nicotine.
I do. Yeah, nicotine does not alter your state of mind. Nicotine does not alter your state of mind whatsoever.
How do you know?
You just know. There's no courses or no literature on nicotine alternating your mind. Here we go. Bullfingo on Twitch says, I've heard hoofbeats and black powder rifles going off in the middle of the woods with no one around, just a few miles from a Civil War battlefield. Explain that, Sully.
It could have been people doing reenactments.
All right, so Bullfingle on Twitch. Were there any reenactments on those nights that you heard that? We'll find out as he responds back on Twitch. But no,
And do you believe in Bigfoot?
do I believe in Bigfoot? Well, that's another. No, I honestly I don't know. I can't say yes or no on that one. I mean, a lot of the images that come from the Bigfoot thing are all grainy and hard to believe, right?
Yeah.
So that one's a hard one. But the Loch Ness, that one's a little bit easier to possibly believe that maybe there is, because I doubt we have calculated all the amount of creatures that are in the ocean. There's no way.
But that's not in the ocean, that's in the lake.
Is the Loch Ness in a lake?
Yeah, and you can easily take
Hold on.
scans of the lake and see if there's any huge creatures.
How deep is the lake where people have spotted
It's like 1,200 feet.
the Loch Ness monster? Let's see. Loch Ness, the lake where the Loch Ness monster is said to reside, is 754 feet, 230 meters deep. It is deepest point, second deepest loch in Skyland, with the loch.
That's not that
being the
deep.
deepest. Yeah, no, that's not that deep at all. So
See, and you can easily scan that lake
yeah,
for imaging.
yeah. So that one, I wouldn't believe in the Loch Ness.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't believe in the Loch Ness
Ocean, on the
monster.
other hand,
The ocean, yeah. Well, Lord knows the fucking megadon's
what the
probably out
fuck
there.
is? Yeah.
The fucking megadon. You imagine meeting
I
up with
can
a megadon.
smell the failure.
What the fuck? Who just sent that
I just
one?
heard that.
Who just sent the blurb? Funny Monkey Zach, thank you so much for the blurb.
What the fuck was that?
So on Twitch, when people watch on a Twitch, they can send sound effects and shit like that. And Funny Monkey
Yeah.
just sent that sound effect. That is fucking hilarious. That is fucking hilarious.
Do you believe in the Mothman?
Do I believe in the Mothman? I do not. Oh, wait. Here you go, Sully. We got a response back from Bullfingo.
Yeah.
There were no reenactments within the past 15 years there. I've heard it multiple times, day and night, seen fires in the distance, and when I investigated, there was no fire.
That's fucking weird.
Exactly.
Do you do
Afterlife,
acid?
Sully. He's a vet, but that don't mean shit. But
Yeah, that don't mean that's even more of an excuse to do it.
But no, so like that's the unexplainable. Thank you so much, Zach, for that. Appreciate it, my man. So those who are tuning in right now that normally see me on TikTok, we're banned, like literally permanently banned on TikTok right now. It's all in the works of trying to be fixed. But so we're trying out a new streaming thing, and it's working out pretty cool. Like I can have somebody call in, like Sully right now, and just shoot the shit and have a show for you guys. What the hell was that? Did you?
What was that?
That wasn't you?
No,
That was not you who just made that weird ass
No.
sound.
I just heard that because I was moaning, but I heard some weird ass sound when I was doing.
That was not you.
No, Pinky Promise.
Okay, then that shit was weird. I don't know what the fuck happened there.
It was
That
like a third voice.
That was. I wonder if that was a glitch in the software. Like I said, this shit's on a
No.
beta. Like we just cross streamed to somebody else doing a show.
What else is there to believe?
Well, let's see. So you got the Loch Ness, you got the Mothman.
Do you believe in possession?
Possession. Well, if you believe in the spirits and afterlife, you kind of have to have a somewhat of a belief in and somewhat of some type of a possession, right? Like maybe a spirit.
Yeah, but
can
most of
cross
the time it's mental health.
Yes, 90% of the time, yes. Back in the older days,
But
for
if they're
people that
floating,
had, I'm running.
then you got a problem.
If they're floating, I'm fucking running. Fuck. But yeah, you got to think. What back in the early 1900s, they didn't believe in like the mental health. They didn't really know anything with anybody that had multiple personalities and stuff like that. So that's where possession really came from, right? Because if someone was like angry, snapped into it, had this major sense of anger and aggression, and wanted to attack people, they considered that to be a possession.
Well, what about the people that spoke Latin that never spoke Latin before?
That's some crazy ass shit. That's unexplained. Dude, our brains, though. You got to think of it. Our brain, there is so much
We
more
only
to
use
explore.
1%.
Right? Yeah, there's so much more to explore with the human brain. It's freaking insane.
What about Helen Keller?
Well, of course she existed, Sully. What the fuck?
Do you honestly think she wrote the book?
Yeah. You
Yeah,
can
how?
write book and, what is it, Bradle?
Well, she was blind and deaf.
That don't mean shit.
She didn't even know what Braille was.
She was taught. All right, Sully. Bullfingo
How was
responded.
she taught something?
Bullfingo responded, said, never done any drug in my life other than nicotine and alcohol. I was 12 the first time.
Jesus.
Damn.
I don't know what to say to that. Move.
But yeah, no,
But
Helen
yeah,
Keller. Helen, did you ever learn about Helen Keller in school?
She was blind and deaf when she was born.
Okay, yes. And like her family neglected the shit out of her.
She didn't even know what neglect was.
They were neglecting her. Though, like you read the stories of her life and shit, they neglected the fuck out of her.
She didn't know what food was. She didn't know what a book was.
She did, Sully.
She didn't know what Braille was.
Okay, now you're just going beyond, Sully.
How could she know when you're blind and deaf at birth?
You could still
How do
know
you learn?
because you learn by the sense of smell and touch, Sully.
So how did she know what B is?
She
Or
was
C.
taught. She was taught. She was taught by Braille.
But she doesn't even know what anything looks like.
They're right, but she can hear.
No, she can't.
Helen Keller was both deaf and mute.
Yes.
Was
At birth.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Hold on. Was Helen? Now you got me fucking.
Why do you think she talked like? "Ooh"?
That what? What the fuck? All right. No, Helen Keller was not born deaf and blind. She was born with sight and hearing on June 27th, 1880, in Tuscumbia, Alabama. At 19 months old, she became ill, lost her sight and hearing due to a disease, possibly scarlet fever or meningitis. So she was not born that way, Sully.
So she was 19 months.
She was 19
So
months
she was
old.
a year and 7 months old.
All right.
So how does she know what anything is?
I'm about ready to find out. So you give me a second. Bullfinger
I
posted.
want to know.
I never was creeped out by it. It's still my favorite place. Oh man, I would love to go to the battlefields. I would love to go to the battlefields at night. You know how awesome.
There's a lot
it'd
of history there.
There is so much fucking history there, dude. And
A
people
lot of
still
blood.
and people are still finding shit out with the metal detectors out in that area too. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
All right. How did Helen Keller learn Braille? Helen Keller learned Braille with the help of her teacher, Anne Sullivan, who used tactile methods to bridge the gap between the physical world and language. Sullivan would spell words into Keller's palm, connecting physical objects with their corresponding Braille representations. This tactile approach, combined with Keller's ability to feel textures and shapes, allowed her to grasp the concept of letters and words represented by raised dots. Okay, so that makes sense.
I have a question for you, though.
Shoot.
Do you remember anything you did when you were a year and 7 months old?
No, but if you're taught that way, it's just like...
Yeah,
all
but
right,
so
say... All right, go for it.
say, because obviously you're not going to know what shit is until you're at least like 5 years old. And she never got to experience any of that stuff. So how is she going to know what an apple is?
She is taught. So, Sully, how the hell do you know how to talk? How do you know what word? What word is that word? How do you know that?
Being surrounded by people talking.
Okay, but you're around people that talk, and you're taught talk, right? You're in school.
Yeah,
they
and I
teach,
can see
that don't mean
and I can hear.
that don't mean shit though. If you were taught at a young age how to do Braille, and she's spelling out stuff within the palm of your hand and trying to teach you that, and you're learning it over the course of years, it just becomes an implementation into your brain. So that's how you learn it. Like,
But it doesn't make any sense.
how doesn't it?
Because she was a year and 7 months old when she went blind and deaf.
Okay.
She knew no words, no alphabet,
Okay.
no Braille,
But she was taught.
nothing.
Sully, when you were a year and 19 months, when you were a year and 19 months old, you didn't know what a fucking banana was. You didn't know how to say banana.
Yeah,
You didn't
until my mom fed it to me and said, "This is a banana."
and she taught you, right? So you give Helen Keller a fucking banana, and you spelling out banana in her hand, and then also showing her it in Braille
How does she know
how
what
to
the
spell
alphabet
banana.
is?
Because she was taught with her palm. I just explained that to you.
Yeah, but how can you teach? How can you put the letter B in her palm if she's never knew the alphabet in the first place?
If you're in
and she's
preschool.
blind and deaf, she could just feel lines in her palm and be like, "Oh, this is it."
Oh my God, Sully. Take your finger right
You
now.
see what I'm
Sully,
saying?
Sully. No, I don't. Take your finger right now, Sully, and put the letter B in your palm.
Yes,
Okay. Do you know that's a B?
I wouldn't know if I never knew what it was,
But you were taught it. So you would know.
because I can see and I can hear.
I can't with you.
Mark,
What?
tell me you'd be able to. How are you going to know what the letter A is if you're blind and deaf?
Because I was taught
never
it.
knew the
They
alphabet.
taught me.
Yeah, how did they teach you something you've never seen or heard of, and you're blind and deaf?
The same way they taught you in preschool how to start talking full sentences.
I had to write it over and over again, and I could hear them talking, and I could see with visuals. She had none of that.
She's real, Sully. She learned. She's smart. She got a good fucking brain. All
No,
right, so
you're not just born knowing the alphabet.
you're taught it, and she was taught it.
You can't be taught something you never knew.
Yes, you can. Sully, all right, wait a minute. Sully, I want you to, all right, Sully, I want you to listen to yourself. What the hell did you, hold on, before you do that, Sully, Funny Monkey on Twitch said, if you're in preschool, the poem in your hand, it is education learning. Bullfingo said on Twitch, I found cannonballs and uniform buttons. That whole experience is the reason I love history so much. I collect World War II and Civil War memorabilia. Let's fucking go.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
All right. But all right, Sully, the sentence you just said to me, say it again, please.
No.
No,
what
no.
I mean is
No. I want you to say,
No.
I want you to say the exact sentence.
How is somebody taught? So say the alphabet numbers or to write a book
Okay.
or this is a TV. If they have never been able to physically hear or see, and just because somebody put something random on your palm and you've never dealt with it before and you can't see or hear, you're not going to know what that is.
They taught
And
them.
you can't be, and she couldn't speak English.
They taught them.
Just by writing lines on her palm.
Yeah, writing letters
So
and
how
numbers.
did she know what a B was?
They taught her what a B was.
So just writing a B on your palm.
Over and over again, associating,
that's a B? You're gonna know-
associating it with other things. You will learn
How did
over
she know
time.
what those other things are?
She was taught.
She's never seen them.
She was taught it over time. How
No.
fucking hey, Sully.
No.
Sully, I want to know what kind of drugs you're on right now. Like, what
completely
kind of
sober.
drugs are you on right now?
I believe Helen Keller did not write that book. And I believe she lived like a rock.
Dear God. Oh, Sully, I believe you might be on acid right now. I believe you might be on a permanent
It's kind of like
acid trip.
saying you could teach a freaking raccoon how to do math.
Sure.
No,
Why not?
because they have no knowledge of real life fucking shit.
How do they not? Not if you teach them. Can you teach a dog to do tricks?
No,
You can't? You can't teach a dog to go fetch?
no, they were born to do that.
What the fuck?
I'm kidding.
What the fuck, Sully? You're killing me right now. You
What's
are
another
not.
thing? I don't believe the Salem witch trials happened.
You don't believe what?
Did the Salem witch trials happen?
Oh, those absolutely happened, dude. The Salem witch
There's no
trials,
proof.
absolutely, there's truth. All right. I am literally probably, I'd say about 2.5 to 3 hour drive away from Boston, Massachusetts, where it is really big. Well, Salem, Mass, actually. Sorry, Salem, Mass, where these witch trials happen. Whether the witches were real or not, there was shit that people did back then that was considered witchcraft. There was the mediums, the people that, there was people that practiced medicine in a certain way that people didn't believe was medicine. They were considered witches.
No.
So they're trialed and treated as witches. Yes. How can you not believe that the witch trials did not happen? There's a huge history. Sully, have you ever been to Salem, Mass?
7 times.
You're a lying sack of shit. You're a lying sack of shit.
I can't
Oh.
believe you believe in aliens.
I absolutely do believe in
That's
aliens.
wild behavior.
How is that wild to believe that we are not the only living organism?
We are.
We are not, Sully. To say that multiple millions of light years away from us, there's nothing, no other life form out there is asinine.
So you told me there's other life forms out there paying taxes.
Maybe, or maybe they're living tax-free. Who knows how they're living? They don't have to be living like us. They just have to be a living organism or a living something to be considered an alien in the galaxy.
But there's none.
How isn't there? Sully,
We would've found them
we
by
have
now.
not gone millions of light years away in space. The galaxy,
times.
bullshit. The galaxy is so fucking large. We have not explored it all. It would
It's
take
not that big.
it. How? Oh my God! How is the galaxy not that big? Sully? I can't with you. How is the galaxy not that big?
It's not.
How?
We know it's millions of light years long.
It has to be. Sully, the galaxy is endless.
No, there's nothing endless.
It is. The galaxy is absolutely endless. We have not explored the whole galaxy, just like we have not explored the full depths of the ocean.
Yes, we have.
We have not. We have never made it to the extreme, the full bottom of the ocean.
Yes, we have.
We have not.
That's where the Titanic's at.
So I mean, they're not. No, they're not even at full. And people, they can't even make it to the freaking bottom, to the Titanic without imploding.
I don't believe the Titanic happened.
Oh my God, Sully! It's at the bottom of the ocean. There's images of the
How do
Titanic
you know
from
if you've never
robots.
been down there?
There's robots down there that detected the Titanic, Sully. There's stories of the Titanic. You're one of the. Well,
It could just be a random boat.
you know what? It could be. It could be the sister Titanic.
There was no sister Titanic.
Yeah. Oh my! There was a sister ship of the Titanic, Sully. It was a one that was originally supposed to go out, but they found a hole in the hull, so that one did not ship out, and that's why the Titanic went out.
And you also think the CIA killed John F. Kennedy?
They absolutely did, Sully.
No,
the
they
JFK,
didn't.
the JFK files were released as soon as Trump got
We
in
would
the
not
office.
kill our own president.
The CIA absolutely would if the president was going against their shit.
No.
Oh my God. Oh, look, Bullfingo says those images would lead you to believe it is the sister ship. Ah, touche, Bullfingo. Touche. I'm going to have to figure out how to get multiple callers in here. I got to figure out how I can get the secondary callers. I think this would be great right about now to have another caller in here. I do. I think that would be fucking phenomenal.
What else is fake out there? I don't think deja vu's real.
Deja vu's absolutely Sully. You've never had an event happen in your life. I got to end this here soon. I got to go cook dinner. But you've never had an event happen where you say, wait, I know I fucking did this before.
No.
I've heard this before. You've never had anything
No.
like that happen in your life.
Never.
You're a fucking lying sack of shit.
No. I only speak the truth.
Everybody has bullshit. Everybody's had a deja vu fucking moment, dude.
I've never had one.
There's something wrong with you, Sully. I think your mom's dropped you one too many fucking times in your head. Absolutely, he's dropped you one too many fucking times.
Do you work today?
Yes, I do work today.
Are you off tomorrow?
Kinda. I've got 2 accounts, but we're gonna go spend the day at the beach with the kiddos tomorrow. We're gonna go do the whole beach thing and hang out down there, enjoy the scenery, let the kids ride some rides down there, do the arcade, and then watch the fireworks that night. So it's gonna be a good time. But yeah, then I'll come back home, drop them off, and I'll go clean my 2 accounts and come back home. It's gonna be chaos tomorrow. But I mean,
It's okay.
I think, dude, doing a show like this would be kind of fun. I mean, let me ask you, we don't have that many viewers in here right now, and I can't even make a TikTok to tell people to come watch me here, which is really fucked up. But but I think, what do y'all think? We do a daily show like this where people can call in. A daily show. Just to shoot the shit, talk like this, and have a little fun. I think this would be a kind of a fun show. What do y'all think in the chat? I'm not sure how big the delay is over on Twitch right now while we're talking. Oh, wait. Wendy Goon proved the JFK conspiracy with a whiteboard. Check out his video on YouTube. Ooh, I'll have to check that one out, Bullfinger. I will definitely check that out.
I don't believe J.F. Kennedy ever existed.
All right, Sully, if I could reach through this fucking device right now that you're talking to me through so I could slap the shit out of you, I absolutely would. I would give you so fucking black eye over black eye over black eye right now.
You don't know what I want to do to you.
Dear fucking God.
Uh-oh.
I want to slap the living shit out of this guy. Well, the only sound effects I don't think you can hear are probably these ones here. You didn't hear that, did you?
No.
Yeah, no. So you'd only be able to hear like the fucking soundboard shit.
Yeah.
Can you hear that one?
No.
Oh, so dude, this is so fucked up. I got to figure out all my soundboard shit to make this work properly.
Yeah, you do, Daddy.
Dude, listen, I'm going to be on a full-blown work mode right now, redoing my fucking audio equipment, which if I ever do get back on TikTok, which I mean, I got a backup one. I just got to have to fucking work it up again regardless.
One day.
Or another. Sully's eventually going to snap into reality.
I don't believe in anything.
He doesn't. He doesn't even believe he has a dick, y'all. He thinks he has a vagina.
He doesn't even believe it. You son of a bitch.
Oh, good thing is what I'm cooking for dinner tonight is fucking gonna be easy.
What is it?
Oh, hold on. Funny Monk says on Saturday I am going to set up my laptop for sure. Let's go. Well, I am cooking. Hold on. I'll tell you here. Let me go to my Chat GPT because I'm using Chat GPT right now. I'm trying to make it a method every week. That's my day to cook. I cook 4 days a week. The wife cooks 3. He did some good ones on the MLK murder. Ooh, I have not heard about the Martin Luther King murder. I'll have to look into that one.
I don't believe in him either.
What the fuck? All right, now you just fucking around. All right, so on ChatGPT, I'm trying to make it a mission on the 4 days I cook to have ChatGPT create my dinner for me. So ChatGPT generated a bunch of dinners. So far this week, we've had the baked chicken parm dippers, which were fucking delicious, by the way. An easy meal. It took me about an hour from start to finish to cook that. Tonight, we're having the cheeseburger mac and cheese. And, dude, it's so easy to cook.
You're having fucking hamburger helper.
No, dude. All right. So, but this is made with all real ingredients. So, listen. All right. So, listen to the meal. It's 1 pound of ground beef, which I think I'm using 2 pounds. 1 box of elbow macaroni.
Sounds like
2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese. 1 cup of milk. 2 tablespoons of butter, salt and pepper. And if you want on your side, you have 2 apples sliced with peanut butter or caramel dip.
you do know that's hamburger helper.
That is not here. It's a real fucking hamburger helper, though. It's not the highly processed bullshit.
That's a
Hamburger helper in the box is highly processed and not good for you.
It's great for you.
No, it's not. You should be cooking food fresh.
Processed food is good.
Processed food is bad. Just ask RFK, bitch. Okay, moving. The next one is.
You believe in Santa Claus?
No. My kids are in the next fucking room, you motherfucker. Yes, I do. He absolutely exists. You can't even see me on here, but he exists. So doesn't the fucking tooth fairy, bitch.
Yeah, the tooth fairy also pays $100 a tooth.
Fuck you, she does. The inflation already hit the damn tooth fairy. She was $20 not long ago.
Now she's throwing out IOUs.
Right. Now, Bullfinger says, now I want to smack this man. There are photographs of both of them. Also, you are making me hungry. Let's go.
What's the next meal, though?
The one that we just did last night was the barbecue pulled pork sandwiches in the slow cooker.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was just a pork shoulder, cooked in just seasoned with salt and pepper and garlic powder.
I'd fucking count for that.
What the fuck? You'd fucking count for pork? What the fuck? Yeah, you shred the pork after you put it, like half of the barbecue sauce goes in while you're cooking it. The other half goes in afterwards. Shred the pork,
barbecue sauce.
serve it with corn on the cob.
Ew.
Oh, it's so. How the hell do you say ew to corn on the cob?
I hate corn.
How do you hate corn?
I hate corn and mushrooms.
Mushrooms are the best, dude.
No, they're not. It tastes like you're chewing on a condom.
They do. It all depends on how the mushrooms
That's probably
cooked.
why you like it.
It's all depends on how the mushrooms cooked and prepared.
No, they're slimy either way.
They are not. Not all mushrooms are slimy. And some mushrooms actually. Go for it. What?
Mushrooms are a fungus.
And they're fucking delicious. Some fungus is good for you. Do you like yogurt?
No, they're not meant to eat.
They are meant to eat. Some are, some aren't. There are some mushrooms that are absolutely not good to eat because they will absolutely kill you. Hold on. John's calling me right now. Hold on. What's up, John? Yep. I do. No, plus I'd really have to make sure I'm packing when I go up that way. So we're live on Twitch right now. Say hi to everybody. Hi, Twitch people. Well, we're live on Twitch, YouTube, and stuff like that off the Mark G Show because I'm permanently banned right now on TikTok. I don't know why. My agency's working on it right now to try to get me fixed. Yeah, if you try loading up my profile right now, you see, let's see if I can flip the camera. You see this page.
Do you believe in fucking?
Oh, absolutely, Sully. That's how I got 5 kids. And Sully right now is testing out the phone call thing with me right now. So Sully's actually talking to me through this device. Oh, it comes up as a user now. Do you see my information on there? Hold on, John's gonna show me something. Maybe it's starting to come back slowly.
Oh shit!
Maybe.
The boys are back in town.
I doubt it. Hold on, let me open up his screen share. Oh, it says no videos right now. So it says, yeah, the Mark G show. It's got a user with no videos yet. So maybe they're gonna bring it back slowly. Oh, John, you gotta charge your phone, buddy.
Our God is
shit.
awesome.
Bullfingo's in here, but Bullfingo's in our chat too and Twitch. And we're talking about maybe we should do a full-blown military stream. We get everybody from every branch in. That'd be a fucking fun stream.
No, it wouldn't.
And we're even gonna bring in Sully. Sully was Army, so he'd be matched with me, but he's definitely got more experience though.
Yeah, I outrank Mark.
You and Terry Navy, Bullfingo's Air Force. Well, we're gonna have to find someone from the Marine Corps that's not Caleb because yeah, we could, but Caleb's a reservist and he hasn't done anything really. All right, and we got to find someone from Space Force too.
Oh, and Coast Guard.
Sully says he knows somebody in Space Force though. So
I do.
did you hear that, Sully? Say it again, John.
What is it?
Yo, Sully, you a big bitch. You never call. You never write. You don't send me roses. I get nothing from you.
I love him so much.
All right, brother. I'm gonna let you go because I'm gonna end this stream in about 10 minutes to go start cooking dinner.
Broadcast then?
Possibility. I mean, I do have a backup account. It's one of our clips that got me banned, and I don't know what clip it was.
I'm peeing right now.
That shouldn't have. I re-listened to that clip. That wasn't that bad. I'll play that clip right here on the stream, see if anybody else thinks it's a bad thing. All right, later. All right, so I'm gonna play a clip that John thinks it might have been what got us banned. Hold on. All right, let me go over to Face. Let's see. Actually, let's go to YouTube. It's easier to find our clip on YouTube. Give me 1 second here. All right, so let me go to YouTube. Now listen to this clip and tell me if you think this could have got us banned. I've never once heard of anybody. Shut up, Sully. You haven't heard the fucking clip yet. Now, I've never heard of somebody before getting banned on TikTok for dropping the F-bomb. I'm so down, but I got a dip. Hit me up so we can. I will absolutely hit you up, Bullfingo. Thank you for chilling with us, my man. I appreciate you. All right,
Hi,
so
Bullfingo.
let's see. Let me find the clip here.
God bless you. Holy.
You don't exploring
Oh, is that it?
You don't
Once upon a.
Have you heard about the...
Like a serious team.
You think you've had spice?
Listen, if I get gifted,
Let's explore. Can ever wrestle the best? Ever felt the thrill of finding social? Ever won?
I don't find. I'm trying to find where he flipped out. Hold on.
Ever social media? I'm finding someone. When can you rely on the law? And
What
women
is happening
ever
right
felt
now?
The thrill of ever chase a...
I'm trying to
ever
find the
wrestle-
clip.
What would you... Let's explore.
You know what I mean?
Listen, if I get, have you guys recorded a death video?
Not yet.
No.
All right, so that's what I'm talking about, a death
working on
video.
I
You think you've had spicy regrets?
John
Oh, did he
S.
say he was still
John
talking to
S.
him?
What's going
Oh,
on?
whoa, I called him an asshole and he was right here the whole time. I said, that
It's okay.
asshole. Like a serious teabag.
Well, I was in basic. There was
Okay, I can see why you got banned.
What, for teabag? South Carolina.
Have you heard about the
Asshole
US
teabag.
Oh, yeah, but a teabag shouldn't get you banned for talking about a teabag.
Didn't know what you're talking about, and it ain't no teabag.
I was talking about British tea.
Imagine navigating...
Hold on, I'm trying to find the other
you
one.
don't come
Right here, here it is. Here it
you
is.
don't come into someone's shit and fucking promote your shit, you dumb shit.
Oh,
Ah,
that's
it's
it.
people like you that make me want to fucking do horrible, heinous things
Horrible.
to digital creators. No, dude, like this shit
Oh
really
my
pisses me off.
god.
I don't think that would have been it. He didn't say
Shut the
nothing
fuck
bad.
up.
He didn't say nothing bad.
He just stood people online.
He got pissed off at him. He just cussed him
Yeah,
out.
you can't do that.
Why can't you cuss people out? Is the
It's
world
fucking
that?
TikTok. It's a 13 and up app.
Are people that bad? Like, is their pussies hurt that bad where you can't say shit like that?
Yes.
That's horrible.
Yes.
That's
People get
horrible.
offended by anything.
I know that we live in such a soft fucking world today.
That's exactly why you got banned.
And the funny part is I shouldn't be swearing because I was told that Jack is watching me on YouTube right now. I should say hi, Jack. Haley and Andrew's son's watching us on the big screen. Oh, man. Yeah, so hopefully we're coming back on TikTok. Let me see. Let me see if I get a Discord message.
I just feel like you're permanently banned.
What's that? I could be. If that, I mean, you know what's funny is the app told me to create another account.
They know you're.
It's like they're like, create me another account. All right, wait, Penelope sent me a message. Did Manny reach out? Not yet. All right, so supposedly someone's reaching out to me. Let me go back.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. I did not hear them. They did not reach out to
It's
me
me.
yet. All I got is the bands. Don't do anything else with it. Okay. Sounds good. All right, they're telling me not to do anything else with it right now.
Do you want to chew on my bubble gum?
No, I don't want to chew on your bubble gum. You know what I want to do, Sully?
What?
I want to go make my fucking dinner.
Do it, man.
I appreciate you calling in, though. I'm glad that this worked, and I'm glad you helped me figure out the echo. Like, I thought it was my equipment, but in all reality, whoever calls in, they just need headphones on.
Yeah, they just need headphones.
And like, the audio is so much crisper. I love it.
It is. It's clean.
It is clean. I'm going to have to make some clips of this. And I won't get banned, hopefully.
I won't get banned.
I probably will get banned. Watch. Next
Yeah,
up's
you know
YouTube.
You can't go live on anything.
Right. Now, the only thing is I don't know how to do is, let's see, if I click on this. Nope. Maybe if I click on this. Oh, yeah, look at that. And all I got to do to Mr. Billy Mays here is, Sully!
Yeah.
Thank you, Dickwad. We'll talk to you later.
Love you, Daddy.
Bye, bitch. And just like that, I hang up on his ass. All right. Captain Snooch, I just ended it with Sully with him calling in on the board. I'm going to end this right now and go cook some dinner. And then I'm going to go live. We're going to do like a little talk show kind of a thing on the Mark G show and have some fun. I'm going to play around on this for a little bit. I want to, just mess around. I did show the clip, Snooch. I did. We just played it. We just had it over here. I can play it again, Snooch. You want me to play it again? I'm a AD. What? You want me to play it again, John? I can play your clip again. It was just recently played. Hold on. Oh, I gotta find it. Don't leave. All right. I gotta go cook dinner soon, John, but I'm waiting. John's telling me don't leave. I don't know why he's telling me don't leave. What are you doing, Snooch? I don't know what's happening, y'all. Snooch told me don't leave. $30 seconds left for what?
Ho, 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 bro. It's a shit show. Let's go. Woo! Feedback! I'm stuttering through life, like Joe and my mind. Blank stares, wrong names, fucking lost in the light. Call my dog and Mr. P President. Called my walk wife. JJ Jim, brains on a bender, man. My thoughts are taking us a swim. Metaphors, what weird as fuck, like cornflakes saved the day. Crowds like.
All right, Snooch, you ready now? Let's play your clip. I think it was this clip right here.
You don't come into someone's shit and fucking promote your shit, you dumb shit. God, it's people like you that make me want to fucking do horrible, heinous things to digital creators. God, dude, like, this shit really pisses me off.
You're saying answer now, Snooch, you're not calling. Snooch, you got to use the link in my... Snooch, hold on. Snooch, you got to use this one here. Hold on, Snooch. Let me show you how to do this, Snooch. Yeah, no, it's not that bad at all, Snooch. It's not that bad at all. Yeah, in the description of the when we do the show, I'm gonna have to put this link in the description. But yeah, if you go to hold on, watch this. Let me go to Linktree and type in the Mark G Show. Hold on. So this link right here, if we put in this link now in the description of our show right here, let me put it in the chat. If you put this link in the description of our show, and then people put in this code right here, and people put in this code with it, CTSTW4. Once they click on that link and they put in that code right there, they call into my Roadcaster. And the audio quality is so much better, dude. Like the audio quality, dude, I got rock hard. I got rock hard with that audio quality. It was just fucking that much better. Snooch!
Yo.
What up, man?
Listen.
I'm listening.
That was not bad.
It wasn't bad, dude. Like,
it's just funny to me that you got a perm ban.
Yeah, well, it's like it says suspended right now, so I'm wondering if it's my agency's working on it, so hopefully they can fix it.
Okay.
So yeah, hopefully they can fix it. I'll have to be more cautious of the clips that go on TikTok, I guess.
Well, once we find out the real reason for it, you know what I mean? Like,
right. Well, I don't think they will. They'll just be able to fucking do it. I'll just cut off my TikTok from being posted our clips, which is gonna piss me off because, like,
we get a lot of traffic on TikTok.
We do. It's
Fuck,
horrible.
we'll just put them on mine.
Your TikTok, you'll get banned too. Oh man.
So,
but how do you like this quality though? It's so much better, ain't it?
So I can hear myself as I talk.
You're on the computer right now though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You only see, I'm not hearing no echo over here. Do you see noise? Are you on your computer right now?
Yeah, I'm on my computer, bro.
Click on the noise, the echo. Turn that on. Did you click on the echo on
hold the fuck on.
Oh my god, you're so slow.
Yeah, no, it's not. It won't even let me do it.
It won't let you do it. Interesting. But yeah, like Sully just did it from his phone with his head. Well, if they don't have headphones on, I will echo as I'm talking to them.
Yeah, yeah.
But if they put on their headphones, dude, it's crystal clear audio. I literally just sat here and talked to Sully for like an hour through this.
Oh shit.
Yeah, dude. I was like, oh my god, start taking calls like this. It's gonna be so
It'll be
much
a lot
better.
better.
It will, absolutely, and the quality will be a lot better, and people can hear them, and I can control the audio volume on this. So yeah, I'm all about this.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it, man. But all right, I'm gonna go cook some of this
Yeah.
cheeseburger mac and cheese.
Yeah, you do that.
I am.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'll be back on afterwards, dickwad.
Yeah, you better be.
I will be, bitch.
I'll be here.
Okay, we'll see you then.
I'm gonna fucking kiss you.
We fucking do it. Big daddy. All right, man, I'll catch you later.
All right, later, brother.
Later. All right, y'all. We're gonna get out of here for now. I appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all later.